Yeah, I think personally Messi needs to have a written letter sent to London Colony for... Because Arsenal, basically, if not for Arsenal, like, you wouldn't have a World
If it
Cup.
weren't for those 10 loans he had.
If not for Arsenal, you wouldn't have that World Cup, Messi.
Oh my days. The stress levels that me and AY have just gone through. For you lot.
And me, bro.
And the director, of course. Sorry,
Bloody
my
hell.
bad. I'm just talking about people on camera. But yeah, the stress we went through for you lot right now, yeah? The stress we went through right now. We've been going through your comments for 2 hours or something now.
Boy.
You lot have gone crazy with the
What ifs?
the competition, the what ifs. It was crazy. We are appreciative of that. And to make sure you are in more of our competitions, because there's more coming. We are not stopping here. Make sure you are subscribed, following on our socials, subscribe to our YouTube, because that is where all the main news is, all our main hub of topics are.
Yeah.
Instagram as well, TikTok too, Twitter as well. We're all on there. Make sure you are following us to be able to take part in our future ones. But before we do anything else, we'll just go straight into it, I feel, with the comments. How do you feel about that?
Straight into the what if comments, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Straight into the what if comments.
There's
You
just
guys-
loads. There is just
I
loads.
didn't know
of them.
everybody wanted a jersey like that. You guys need to take it easy, man.
Innit?
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's kind for the jersey. Relax, man.
Honestly, oh my
Boy,
days.
If they're doing like this for the jersey, what are they going to do for the next one? Because the next one's
the next one's bigger.
it's bigger.
The next competition's bigger. That's
Yeah,
all we got to
what?
say. So
You
definitely
guys-
stick around.
Stick around. Make sure
Definitely.
you follow. If you're not following, you're not getting involved.
That is the
That's it.
disclaimer. That is the disclaimer.
That is it.
That is it.
Go on, Oz. Let's start
Right.
off, man.
Oh my God. My head is spinning.
Ah,
Anyways, let's go.
let's go.
Where would all these washed players like Mendy and Firmino go if Ronaldo didn't go to the Saudi League?
Wow.
So that's the first what if of the video.
So
Where do you think they would be going? Players like Mendy, Edouard Mendy, and Bobby Firmino.
before I even answer, he's also calling Ronaldo washed. By
He
the way.
basically is, yeah.
Calling Ronaldo washed.
Yeah.
I think they'll probably just go back to their country.
What? Mendy's going Senegal.
No.
France.
He'll go back to France.
They'll go back to France. That's fair. Firmino goes
will
back
go-
to Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're picking up a light
Or
pockets
MLS,
of money there.
but we know Ronaldo can't go MLS. But
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's true
It's
as well.
a good what if. Like, what if? What would they have gone? Somewhere with money? Or would they just retire at home?
I think Firmino would have been the type of guy to go home.
Yeah,
To be honest,
defo,
yeah.
defo.
Next one we'll go on to is, what if the presidents of their countries was the managers of their national teams? So basically, what if who's the president, prime minister of this country? I forgot.
Rishi.
That's
Sunak.
it.
That's bad.
My bad.
That's bad.
I forgot.
I think Rishi could be a tactician. He's good with numbers. He's an
Yeah.
economist. He could be a tactician. I think with the US, if
Biden?
if Trump was the president, that'd be a lit team.
Bro, that free kick wall is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but Biden,
Yeah.
he don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
He don't-
Biden's doing 2+2, and
he
then he's
wouldn't
getting
know
number
what's
6
going
or
on. What about
something.
with Turkey?
Right. Let's not talk about Turkey.
Oh, mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, with Nige, Tinubu, yeah, I think our team he'll pick who can play ball, not that who he knows.
Is
he'll
it?
pick who can play ball.
Fair
yeah.
enough.
We'll pick who can play ball. Who else do we got? Macron. He likes all the people in it. Wink, wink. You think
Macron,
that went
the
over
French
your
guy,
head?
yeah? Is that the French
Did
one?
that go over your head?
Yeah, it did. Why?
Okay.
But yeah, is he the French guy?
Yeah.
My politicians aren't that good, innit?
Yeah, he's married to someone way older than him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's why I said he would like older guys.
Oh, right, really? I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah,
He
yeah.
wouldn't choose any black players either, to be fair,
Nah.
or Muslim players.
Defo not.
Yeah, he definitely
Definitely
wouldn't.
not.
They definitely would be in. The reason I said no, I don't want to talk about the Turkish president, because he would just choose people that favors him, that loves to talk good about him.
No
That's
more.
all it is. But
No more.
yeah. All right, moving on. What if Pele had played in Europe? Now, this is a good question. Why did Pele not play in Europe? What did Europe not have that interest in him?
Racism.
No, not only that, but he went to America.
I
where
think
there is
the weather probably in Europe. Or
maybe.
they didn't have the money like that.
Do you reckon?
Or I don't know. It's weird.
Because he goes New York Cosmos.
Mm.
For what?
Money.
What are they offering
The
you?
money in it.
Do you reckon?
They probably had a
don't
lot of
know.
money then. I don't know why.
But then
they play
again,
Europe.
a lot of these older players that were like Pele, Eusebio, they did play in America quite a bit.
Yeah, I think.
So maybe there was a bit of money going
Because
around
we're not
there.
even talking England, Europe. He didn't even come to Germany. He didn't come to Spain.
Nowhere.
He just said, "Nah, I'm not on it."
Nah, it's true. It's true.
Crazy. When you've bagged World Cups, you don't really need to go anywhere.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
true. Like when you're the player of, when you're the GOAT of your era.
If
like,
I made a name for myself in Brazil, do I really need to go to Europe?
I mean, nowadays I think you do more than like now times. Pele's times. But I get what you mean. All right, moving on. What if Gerrard didn't make that slip? I think this guy meant to say, what if Gerrard didn't slip? Because making a slip, you can't make a slip. You just slip.
Okay. If Gerrard didn't
slip,
slip,
if Gerrard didn't slip against Chelsea,
it's still 50-50.
Do you reckon? So you don't reckon the Premier League trophy comes then?
It could have still been 50-50. But I think if he didn't slip, would they have won the match?
I mean, what was the score?
It was 0-0
still, wasn't it?
Because Jose was ready to park the bus. You know what I'm saying? So there was
it would have been a draw. I reckon it would have been 0-0. Yeah.
So and if Man City won all their games as
they
well,
still were winning,
so Liverpool still wouldn't have won the game.
Yeah, that's a bit of a dead one then.
Yeah, when you think about it, but the person's probably a Liverpool fan.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Nothing's really telling from the DP. Anyways, moving on. What if Zidane never headbutted Materazzi? Would this have brought France even more glory? First of all, no, because they went to penalties. Well, like what type
maybe
of...
the leadership would have helped them in it, but
maybe his
penalties
presence
is luck.
Yeah,
it's luck.
Yeah. Like England has shown it in the Euros. I think in Argentina as well in the World Cup that's just gone by. It's all about luck. It's all about where you put it and stuff like that. It's nothing to do with how technically good you are. Like even though Zidane is technically brilliant, probably the best in his generation. But I still feel that's not a great one because it doesn't like it's penalties. It goes to penalties. It's 50-50.
I mean,
like
it made us remember his retirement more.
What, the headbutt?
Yeah, because if he didn't headbutt him,
headbutt's an icon.
If he didn't headbutt him and they didn't win the World Cup, we'll be like, oh, you lost the match and you didn't do anything iconic. But he lost the match, but we remember that. I think.
I mean, bro, there's like games made about it. There's like T-shirts of his
headbutt
people like that. There's like best stuff because of that. That's an iconic moment in football.
Yeah.
You can't just take away that.
Man,
that's brilliant.
What a time.
Yeah. This one's a really good one. I like this one. What if Frank Lampard's disallowed crossbar goal against Germany actually counted? Would England be going further ahead in that World Cup? I do wonder what would have happened actually.
Would have been 2-2.
Because Germany, who did they play afterwards? I can't exactly.
They beat Argentina 4-0. They played Argentina 4-0. They smashed Argentina 4-0. England were going to beat Argentina.
But they struggled against Germany. So what they could have done against the others in the further stages would have been just as bad, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Okay, maybe it wasn't as good as I thought it was at first.
I think obviously for the England fans, they're thinking, oh, we had a chance that could have gone in, but I just feel that it was a run of play thing.
Yeah.
Germany would have still held you down and just given you a whooping. It's one of those things.
Fair enough.
One of those things.
Cool. Next one. What if Jose's Porto failed to win against Monaco in the UCL final? Now this one, this one's juicy.
No special one.
There's no special one. There's no Chelsea 90 points.
No Chelsea.
There's no Drogba maybe coming to Chelsea because it was because of Mourinho.
Nothing. Chelsea would not be where they are.
Chelsea wouldn't be Chelsea of right. Maybe actually they could. It would have been a different version because Abramovich would still be owning the football club.
Yeah.
He's looking for the next best thing to sort of manage that team. So maybe it would have been a different look in Chelsea. It would have been this Chelsea though.
That would mean Mourinho will probably have 0 Champions Leagues.
Maybe.
Instead of the 2 years.
Yeah, maybe. If he didn't win, maybe. But I feel like him still getting to the final with that Porto side counts towards something.
It counts towards something. But then what if all the momentum was just shifted onto the Monaco coach and he was the one that went on to do great things?
Yeah, fair enough. Because I don't even know who the Monaco coach was.
You don't know.
No, we don't know the name. I can't remember the name.
Jose was then. If he lost it, we'd just be like, who's this guy?
It's true.
It's crazy how one game can just change the whole thing. That's a good one.
No, that's a good one. I like this one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a very good one. Next one. What if the Super League happened? I wish it happened sometimes. But now that moving on, looking at what's happening.
That would have been weird.
It would have been. But what the Champions League is going to be turning into is a sort of league table
Similar,
type
yeah.
thing of what the Super League wants. But I still don't get it though.
It's weird. It's just money.
It is.
No one can get relegated. It's just like money.
Yeah, it is. It's all about money. Like, so
put your wallet on the table.
Yeah, the Super League might as well have just happened then. If this is what the Champions League UEFA want to do, then this is a bit. This is nonsense. Then,
Saudi would have gotten involved as well.
Yeah, they probably would have 100%. They would have found a way to put their clubs into the team.
About?
Yeah,
exactly. Let's get it cooking.
Yeah. Next one. What if Kane squared it to Raheem Sterling in the Croatia against Croatia in the semi-final?
2-1. Then they would have gone to the final. Then France would have beat them in the final.
Whooped them.
So like,
punishments.
Why are they always saying this? What if? Yeah, would have gotten silver. How about that? Would have gotten silver
rather than bronze. No, we didn't even get bronze.
We didn't even get bronze. Would have gotten silver. Like, come on, man.
Well done to us. We would have got silver.
Come on, you man. Come on, man.
Exactly. All right, next one. What if Mario Götze did not score in the 2014 World Cup final?
Then I'm sure Messi would have 2 World Cups now.
Yeah, Messi would be a 2-time World Cup winner. That's so true.
Because I remember that match and it wasn't going anywhere.
Nope.
Until that happened, it wasn't going anywhere. And if it had gone to penalties, I think Higuain was already off the pitch. Messi could have 2 World Cups.
He should have. He should have. Honestly, like the way, the substitution as well. Like, what if he didn't even come onto the pitch, Mario Götze? Like, would anyone have scored for Germany at that time?
That means Ozil, no World Cup for Ozil, no World Cup for Podolski, no World Cup for Mertesacker, no World Cup for Muller. So many Neuer, so these man, Mustafi, your boy, he wouldn't have a World Cup.
Yeah, exactly. Don't say my boy. Don't say my boy. That is not my boy. That's your guy. That's your guy. Next one. What if Virgil van Dijk never got injured? I think this is a good one as well.
For that season?
Because, no, not just for this season. Because, bro,
ever since he recovered...
about that season. I know that season, but now that he's recovered, anymore. He's not the same defender. Like, now his peak looks like it's only been for 2 seasons.
But after the injury, they nearly did the quadruple.
I know, but he still wasn't that good.
He wasn't that good, but they nearly did the quadruple.
Yeah, I know. Well done, innit? But all right, let's take it in consideration of it being just that season.
That season, okay. So they finished 4th that season. Mm-hmm. So if he didn't get injured, do you reckon they would have won the league?
Higher, maybe competing for it. I would say not maybe winning it.
You finished 2nd that.
I wouldn't say it was Man United.
I think it was Man United, but it wasn't like
was it Mourinho's United? It wasn't
a title 2nd.
Or Ollie's. Sorry, yeah.
So, okay, they would have probably pushed Man City. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the right one.
All right.
All right, next one. We got so many of these ones. So we just had to stick with one of it. Yeah, it's Kolo Muani. So the comment is, if I can find it again, because I've just lost it. Give me a minute.
Why don't you just say it? You don't need to look at it.
What if Kolo Muani scored? What if Kolo Muani scored against Argentina, against Emi Martinez?
Mbappe will be a 2-time World Cup winner.
He would have been, innit? I think that's a sick one as well because Kylian Mbappe would have completed football on the national stage twice before he even changed. Yeah, he would have been. Yeah,
before 25.
Before 25. Yeah, because I think he's already got 12 goals.
Yeah, and Messi and Ronaldo debate would still be going on.
Yeah, that's true. It would be, and I think that's crazy.
And Messi
as well.
probably would have moved to Saudi instead of MLS.
Messi would have moved to Saudi
just to make sure that.
Fair enough. The next one talks about Spurs. What if Spurs won the UCL final in 2019?
I wouldn't be sitting here right today. I don't mean the suicide thing.
You would have given up on football.
Football would have been done. You wouldn't hear from me. Football would have been done.
I think more players would have been interested in signing for Tottenham. Because right now, as we speak, they just signed Manor Solomon from Fulham. And he's 28. You know, he's not a player that's going to impress them. Like, what is that? What is that for a signing?
That's their level now.
That's a terrible signing.
That's their level.
They're just signing backups for a dead starting 11.
That's crazy.
They got nothing.
If they won that Champions League, Arsenal fans would not be able to talk anymore. In the history of football,
best team in North London Arsenal would have been the Lily Whites.
Not be able to talk anymore.
Yes, I agree.
All Arsenal fans will just go into hiding.
They have to because you can't. Chelsea
can't talk.
Chelsea got it. Spurs got it.
What are you
not doing?
What are you not doing? Even if you had won the Europa that season, and you faced them in Super Cup and you beat them in Super Cup, it won't mean a thing.
It don't mean a thing. Champions League trumps the Europa League. It's a fact.
Kane would have been a Champions League winner. Dele Alli would have been a Champions League winner. Yeah, Arsenal. That would have been it for Arsenal fans.
That is true. Arsenal would have to be in hiding. Arsenal fans could not.
We would have all changed our clubs.
Yeah.
We would have all changed our clubs. We would have all changed
as if some of them haven't gone to Man City already.
We would have all just been like,
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm out.
Okay, cool. Next one. What if Croatia won the World Cup? So this is the World Cup final in 2018. Was it 2018?
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Modric won the Ballon d'Or that year.
Modric could have just been the guy.
Yeah, he would have been.
He would have probably retired.
Do you reckon from international football?
Yeah,
I think so
but
too.
Him and what's the other guy's name? He played for Sevilla.
Oh, Rakitic.
They would have called it a day.
Yeah,
and Mandzukic.
Yeah.
All of them called it a day.
Yeah. This is the best we can do.
Yeah, called it a day.
Just leave us here.
Quick.
Just leave us here.
Quick. Mbappe wouldn't have won the World Cup. Pogba wouldn't have won the World Cup, so he wouldn't have chat for.
Oh, we would not have got that song, that Engolo.
Yeah, exactly.
That song would not have been like. That wouldn't be existing. No one's going to be chanting that, and then that wouldn't be a TikTok trend and loads of football.
Kante wouldn't have won the World Cup.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad.
Maestro Kimpembe. That's a sick tune. I'm not gonna lie. That wouldn't have existed. Crazy. That's crazy. All right, the next one. What if Ronaldo signed for Arsenal in 2003? This is Cristiano Ronaldo, by the way. You would have sold him what, for like 30, 40 million? Boy. I reckon you would have as well.
If we held on to him,
yeah,
the way, let's say he won a Ballon d'Or with us, we would have sold him for like maybe 120 instead of that 80.
yeah.
Arsene would have squeezed it out, bro. I reckon he would have left. He would have left. Definitely left.
I reckon you would have sold it for cheaper, personally.
Yeah, he would have left early. Yeah, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he would have left early, and it would have been like 30, 40 million pounds.
Yeah, and then that was a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I think he would have stayed Invincibles. He would have moved to Emirates with us. I think first season Emirates, he would have gone.
But Thierry Henry left before Emirates, right?
He left first season Emirates.
Oh, so he
played in
was
Emirates,
there. Oh, okay. All right. Maybe he would have left
the
the same time Henry left.
Yeah.
It
depends.
Yeah.
We'll see. We never know.
The next one's a bit of a sad one because we got to go hit the stairs for this one. What if Escobar didn't score an own goal?
He probably could still be alive.
He could have been a Colombian legend a bit more.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have really known him for what happened in that World Cup in 1986.
I mean, they say he didn't get shot because of the own goal, but I feel tensions were high, and when they clocked it was him, and he was talking the talk. They were like, "Oh, let's dead him."
And especially Colombia, at the time, it was run by a big drug cartel in Pablo Escobar, namesake as well. Maybe he just thought you can't do the name Escobar like that. You can't do it dirty like that.
There were gangs related,
exactly.
Involved,
Colombia was being run by gangs.
You could have just stayed in the US instead of coming back. That was 94.
86, I think this was Mexico.
94.
Was it 94?
US.
Oh,
I
I'm thinking of something else. Then. I'm thinking of something else. Fair enough. Next one. What if Lucas Moura missed against Ajax? Again, this will link in with the other one talking about Spurs winning the Champions League.
So then Ajax would have gone to the final with who? Liverpool?
Yeah, Ajax-Liverpool final, and then Liverpool would still win it.
You never know.
I mean, that Ajax team with Ten Hag in charge was really good. Yeah, they had very good upcoming youngsters as well as seasoned veterans in the game, like Tadic and Daley Blind.
It's good you said Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Because people don't really get onto him for being one of the biggest butlers in Champions League history.
But it's Ajax. It's an Ajax
team. They were
team.
leading.
So, okay, all right, I get that. Yeah,
they were leading.
I get that. That's fair enough. But I just feel like it's a bit...
That was a bottle job.
Okay, it was a bottle job. There is no other way to put it, I guess. There is a bottle job.
He would have gone to the final and they still would have sold all their players.
I mean, of course, because I don't think many players are left from that time now anyway. I think they're almost all gone.
I think only
Tadic is still there,
captain. Everyone's gone.
Yeah, you're right. Next one. What if Rashford scored the penalty in the Oh, no, don't worry. Ignore that one. We weren't even meant to do a Lucas Moura one, but you're lucky. I still said it. You're very lucky I still said it. Yeah, I don't know why I said that one, but you're lucky your comment just made it. That slipped my mind, yeah? I had to go through 20,000 of your stupid comments, and I forgot that one slipped through. So you're lucky.
Oh, dude.
Next one. What if Man City didn't sign Erling Braut Haaland? I don't think the Premier League would have come to them, personally. The treble wouldn't have happened. I don't think the goals that Haaland scored would have been matched by anyone else in terms of like being in the positions for it.
We would have been champions.
You would have been champions. Arsenal would have been the champions if Haaland weren't here.
I feel, it's one of those ones where the season before they won it without him, but I think this season they needed him.
Yeah, I think they needed him more because of the positions that the ball was being put into, like the places they were. You need a traditional striker for that.
There were some games they needed him.
Yeah, 100%.
And it was important. Even though important games he didn't show up, but prior to the important games, he was that threat of being in the box, knowing that there's a tall, blonde geezer that can score with any part of his body.
Yeah.
I think if they didn't sign him And let's say, but what if they got Ronaldo instead?
I don't know. I think
would they have won the league? Because they wouldn't. If they didn't sign him, they would have signed someone else.
But it wasn't Ronaldo. It won't be.
What was Harry Kane?
It might have been. They would win it. They would win it. Yeah. I guess what you're trying to say then is like if it weren't Haaland, it was going to be someone else
and they would bang goals.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I think that's fair enough.
Yeah.
That goes back to our unpopular opinions, isn't it? That's what it sounds like. What you've just said.
Yeah.
So shout out to Sky Ripper for that one. What if R9 never got injured? That El phenomenon would have been elite. Theo Walcott outscores you in the Champions League. That is not the stats of a generation. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is a generational striker. He should be scoring loads of goals in that Champions League.
In terms of his goals tally, yes, but even with that injury, he won the World Cup, and he won the Ballon d'Or with that injury. Yeah. So without the injury,
3-4 Ballon d'Ors, maybe even
another
more.
World Cup.
Yeah, maybe.
And maybe a Champions League because he didn't win the Champions League.
I know. This is what I'm saying. Like, and he could have been in the top 5 of Champions League goal scorers all time.
He's still rated. That's what's crazy. Yeah, he had that injury, he's still rated.
It's crazy.
That's mad.
It's like you said, it is crazy. All right, next one. What if Hazard never moved to Real Madrid? He wouldn't have to go to Fat Camp, I feel.
He'll still be at Chelsea.
Yeah, he would, because he's so unfit right now.
Chelsea probably would have been... They could have won...
Chelsea could have won the Champions League again, maybe. Or like competing for Premier League. Competing for the Premier League, I reckon.
They probably would have won the Premier again.
Yeah, because that's a position that they haven't been able to fix. Christian Pulisic, he's too busy doing the gritty in the corner of the football pitch.
American.
Yeah, he's too busy doing all that.
That's not a good
Hakim Ziyech came and he didn't really pop like that.
Champions League winner.
Timo Werner came and just
Champions League winner.
Kept missing the thing.
Hazard as well won the Champions League.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that the team could have contended for the Premier League. That team that won the Champions League, they weren't good enough to win, go for a long run in the Premier League. That's what I'm trying to say.
I feel they would have been battling with a lot with Man City.
Yeah. So basically, in conclusion, Hazard wouldn't be unfit, and they would be competing for the Premier League.
He'd be serious.
Next one. What if Harry Maguire never left Leicester City? This one, I don't know how to feel about this because I feel like Man United would have just spent stupid money on a different centre-back.
But it could have been a better centre-back.
It could have been better, but we don't know.
We don't
know who else. I can't remember who else was in that list of short defenders. I think Jonathan Tah was there, if I remember correctly, which is another stupid amount of money for a guy. He's still a Bayer Leverkusen.
They may have not spent
maybe not. But I remember Jonathan Tah was in that list. I can't remember who else was around them times. But yeah, it weren't a great list of defenders. I was looking at it, I was like, I don't know how to feel about that one. All right, the next one. What if Ronaldo let his friend go pro instead of him? So the story of this, the backstory of it, starts when Ronaldo and his friend Albert were doing trials for a sport in Lisbon. And I think a certain amount of goals needed to be scored. And they said, yeah, we'll take you or something like that. It was something along those lines. And then Albert just squared it to him, passed it to him. Ronaldo scored more than him. And so he just got the contract like that.
I think it's one of two things.
It's either a fake story, because how are you choosing people on the amount of goals they score? That's so dumb. How can you say score 5 goals and then I'm going to sign
It's
you?
one of two things. Either it was going to happen anyway, when it's going to happen anyway, or that was his opportunity. Yeah. So it's one of those two things. It was either, regardless of whatever happened, Ronaldo would have been Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Or he needed that moment.
I think he needed
to become what he was. Like, he needed that one. But then again, if that's the thing about football. People say, like, yeah, if you're good, but at the same time, you need opportunity. If you don't have opportunity.
If you don't have the opportunity, you can't show yourself.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, all of us, we got bad knees. Like, we all could have had the opportunity, but we all got bad knees now, so we can't do what we wanted to do, innit? So it's one of those ones, innit? It's one of those ones.
That is true.
It's a tight one, but I think Ronaldo, he seemed very determined. I think he would have gotten here anyway. Okay. Maybe not through the sport in Lisbon, but I think...
some other route.
Yeah, I think he would have gone there.
Okay, fair enough. Next one. What if Leno never got injured? So this is talking about the Brighton Arsenal game during COVID. Black Lives Matter was popping off around them times as well. And Maupay just goes straight through Leno and injures him. And then on comes who? Emi Martinez. Damn, and what does he go on to do? I think we all know. He goes on to just change the atmosphere in that Argentina camp as well.
Copa America.
Yeah, Copa America. Then the World Cup follows afterwards.
Messi owes him a lot.
Messi owes a lot to that guy. Even the way Messi's attitude has changed. Like, that I don't know if you saw the interview of him speaking to the Argentinian reporters, but like he said to Vecos in Spanish, like, what's this clown saying or something like that.
Yeah. That's a bit of Emmy. Yeah. That's a bit of Emmy.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, so Messi
he's definitely been influenced by people around him. Like, because Emi Martinez, cocky, arrogant. We saw what he did with the Golden Glove one. So yeah, I think that's just rubbed off on Messi.
Personally, I think Messi needs to have a written letter sent to London Colony for because Arsenal basically, if not for Arsenal, like you wouldn't have a World Cup.
If it weren't for those 10 loans he had,
if not for Arsenal, you wouldn't have that World Cup, Messi. Like,
fair enough. Okay. To be fair, I don't even think Martinez would have been the type of guy he was, because that cockiness and arrogance, it comes from the lower leagues of English football. It does.
And it came from him actually getting a run in that time. And it's like, I'm actually good. I'm lit. And when he changed his name from Damien, because Damien was...
Oh my God, that's a throwback.
Yeah, you forgot that. When he was called Damien, that's his middle name or whatever. I think it was his middle name or something, but he was always called Damien because it was FIFA. English.
I remember FIFA Martinez. Times. Yeah, you're right.
Damien Martinez. Until he started playing well, it's like Emiliano.
Oh my days.
That's Damien, you know.
That's true, man. That is actually true.
Damien conceded 4 goals against Reading. Yeah, that's Damien, bro.
Wow, okay. The next one it is, what if Suarez did not commit a handball? Ghana would just move on to the next level.
They would have moved to the semi-finals. They would have faced Netherlands in the semi-finals.
And they would have lost to Netherlands.
You never know. But they would have just been the first team, the first African team to get to semi-final. Let's keep it as that.
That's just a good accomplishment in itself, isn't it?
Let's keep it that. And Suarez maybe would have not been biting people.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And maybe he wouldn't be racist. You know? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I think that one
maybe,
there.
It sticks with a person. I think
that one there, regardless.
Yeah. You're not wrong. All right, next one then. We are moving on to what if Origi missed the corner taken quickly by Trent Alexander-Arnold?
Barcelona would have whooped whoever they faced in the final.
Yeah, I think that's true, because Liverpool faced Real Madrid, was it? Was it that time, or was it the Tottenham one?
Tottenham.
Was it Tottenham season?
Barcelona would have won. Klopp wouldn't have a Champions League.
No.
Liverpool fans would not be piping up like this. Definitely.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
That would have been good.
Yeah, that would have been. All right, what if Barcelona signed Ronaldo and Real Madrid signed Messi? I just feel like
nothing would have changed.
Well, the only thing that's changing is Messi is a Real Madrid legend and Ronaldo is a Barcelona legend. I think
Messi would have impacted the way Madrid played football as well.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo would have impacted the way Barcelona. They would have brought their games to the team and the team would have fit around. Yeah. But then think about it this way. Pep coaching Ronaldo, would it have worked? And Mourinho coaching Messi?
Exactly, because Pep with Zlatan didn't work.
It didn't work.
And then, I'm not saying Ronaldo has the same personality, but he is very outspoken.
Yeah, he would tell Pep.
I don't think it would have worked.
It would have been difficult.
Yeah, like Samuel Eto'o never worked either under Pep. So
even though he won him a Champions League, I think Pep was just being very difficult when it came to Eto'o, because he won a Champions League for you. And when you brought in Ibrahimovic did not fit that team. No. Eto'o went to Inter Milan and won another Champions League. So it showed that Ibra didn't fit into that team because he wanted Messi. Pep was being very stubborn them times. He was very stubborn.
And
very
enough.
racist.
Yeah, fair enough. This one, I like this one because it actually needs to be rethought about. What if VAR was never introduced? We need to restructure VAR and the way it's used in the Premier League. It's awful. The amount of decisions that were given falsely is awful. We had to sack a person for not drawing lines in VAR. How do you not know your basic job requirements? How do you not know these things?
VAR has done a lot.
It makes no sense.
It's done a lot.
It really does.
You could flip that question and say, what if VAR existed way before? I'm telling you right now, Man United will not have these many Premier League titles. But then again, if they bought VAR, let's say the way they had the refs in their pockets, if they had VAR in their pockets, it would have been like that as well.
Yeah.
But if there was no VAR,
yeah, that's true, you know.
Boy, so many things.
So many things could have happened. Like Thierry Henry's handball against Ireland. If there was VAR them times, that would have been called as handball and a red card.
What if it wasn't though? Because VAR doesn't mean it's going to get called.
Yeah, that's true as well. You never know with VAR.
You never know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Next one. This one's a good one. What if Neymar didn't have a sister?
Yeah, then I think PSG would have done way more better in the Champions League.
They would have Neymar around in February for the Champions League.
Yeah.
That's what would happen.
Yeah,
Neymar wouldn't be able to party in that. That's so true. I like that one.
Naughty guy.
Yeah, that's a good one. Next one. What if City never got bought by billionaires? Then they would probably be relegated.
You need to specify because they were bought by
the
Chinese.
Chinese,
Thai
or Chinese.
They spent a bit of money,
yeah.
but then the Arab billionaires came. So we need to specify. I think he's talking about the Arab
It's obviously the Arab
If they weren't bought by the Arab ones, then they wouldn't have won the league. Pep wouldn't have come. There would be no trouble.
No.
Arsenal would have kept all the players we sold to Man City.
Yeah, Nasri, Clique, Sanya, they're all going to be at Arsenal still. Yeah,
it's one of them ones.
I think it's true. I think it's true. Because City, they just not spent their way towards glory.
They spent their way towards glory. Let's be honest. They spent their way.
Enough, yeah.
Take away the money.
Yeah, it's taken time, but it is what it is.
Yeah, they used money. That's why City fans are fighting hard for us to rate them, because it's like, you man should look at us, we just won a treble, and we're like, yeah, but you had bare money. Like, it's unfortunate that it's like that, but as classic football fans, we can't look at you and be like, yeah, you grinded hard, like you had a plan and you had money behind it. You had a system and it worked. Well done, but boy, maybe all the other City fans that were supporting them before the money, like, they're probably thinking of what a journey we've come through. Like Jay Glory, wink wink. I used to support you. I used to support City before the money. Shut up, man.
Yeah, such a liar. Such a liar.
But yeah,
I don't think if they weren't owned by billionaires, they'd probably be relegated. Players like Benjani would still be at that club. Loire. Michael Richards.
No trophies.
No trophies. Fair enough. All right, moving on. Next one, this is a good one as well. What if Man City got convicted for all hundreds of alleged football crimes? Because this now fits in perfectly to what we just said earlier on.
That would mean United will probably have 2-3 more Premier Leagues. Liverpool would have a few.
I think you would have it again. Like,
I don't think there's a cut-off point.
Where was it?
I think they cut it off to like 2019 or something. Like, we wouldn't have it. We'll probably have a League Cup. We'll just have a League Cup.
Just a League Cup.
They played us in the League Cup.
Just a pity trophy.
We'll have a League Cup in it, but
okay, fair
things
enough.
would have changed. There'll be a lot of if they actually get charged, boy.
There's so many trophies that are going to be stripped off people.
They're going to be handed back.
Yeah, it's true. All right, the next one is about Maradona. What if Diego Maradona's hand of God goal had been disallowed in the 1986 FIFA World Cup quarter-final between Argentina and England?
We wouldn't be talking about Maradona the way we are now.
Nah, I think that,
would they have won the
crazy
match?
stuff like this, is what makes Maradona. Like, doing all this, the way he was talking it on TV as well, like, moving to
it made him who it was.
Yeah.
But he scored a beautiful goal after that.
I know, like, the guy's a baller.
He's a baller.
But it's just...
Would they have won the match?
What, against England?
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, still would have won it. But that hand of God signifies a lot.
It is. It does. It shows everything, like, pure about football.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It shows everything pure about football.
Cocaine.
It's pure. Yeah, that's what Maradona loves, isn't it? All right, next one. We are moving on to... what if Pele... No, we've done that one.
Okay.
Moving on to this one. What if Ronaldo won the World Cup?
Then boy, Messi fans would be in the mud.
if he won it before Messi and Argentina as well. So if Portugal done it in between 2010 to 2018,
Messi ain't gonna be talking. If he won it against Messi, let's say they played each other in the final and they won it against the other, boy.
Yeah, I know. It's
they
true.
know, because Ronaldo fans are still talking like there's still a debate about it, and I'm sorry to say.
Messi's clear.
Head and shoulders. I'm sorry.
I just think as a player as well, just natural ability.
Like, I always say, anyone that preferred Ronaldo didn't really watch football the way it should have been viewed, didn't it? Like, I always sound like, how can you say Ronaldo's better? Like, I get mentality-wise, but pure putting football on the floor, let's play. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, second is all right, Ronaldo. Second is all right. It's not too bad.
Fair enough. Okay, the next one. This is a bit more of a fantasy thing because this actually cannot happen in real life. This next comment is about footballers and if they didn't age and they played with this current generation. Boy. So we're talking about the Maradonas, the Messis, the Ronaldos, the Cruyffs, the Pelés.
Together.
Everyone together.
Up.
Like, imagine the teams
all in their prime, though.
All in their prime. Who would be the GOAT?
All in their prime.
Who would be your GOAT?
Play football now.
Yeah. Out of Messi, Ronaldo,
football
Pelé.
now.
Yeah.
So you're telling me...
We'll do
Pelé, right? Pelé, you're telling me Pelé in the 70s doesn't age.
Yeah.
Keeps playing.
Perfection.
And he comes into the modern day.
Yeah.
And then you got people like Ronaldo and Messi. They haven't aged as well. And they've looked at Maradona and Pele's gameplay throughout that time as well.
I know.
And they've got that knowledge.
Yep. What do you reckon?
The way they're eating is different from the way they ate that. But then Pele, Pele maintains like this guy is.
There's too much happening. There's too much happening for that conversation. Because,
way too much happening.
Yeah, there is differences in terms of generations.
Maradona and Messi will play on the same team.
Yeah, and then would Maradona hate Messi?
But then what if Maradona starts giving Messi some cocaine and then Messi doesn't
Messi loses it all.
He loses it all. It's like that.
He suddenly starts using his right foot instead of his left foot. Oh my days! Right, the next one. What if transfers aren't allowed and teams can only use players from academies? Like who would have in the Premier League, right? In the top 6, who would have the best? Who has the best academy?
I think Chelsea's up there. Arsenal used to be up there.
All right. Let's think about it like this. Yeah. If it wasn't Xhaka right now, it would be someone like Benacer. If it wasn't someone like on the wings, you got Martinelli. It would be Gnabry probably. I think that's I think there's quality players there.
There's a lot of players that could be picked from. Chelsea as well. They've got a lot.
Chelsea,
United, yeah. Back in the day they had, but now
don't gas it up because they are too many.
Class of '92, innit?
Like forget all that. Yeah, I'm talking about our era of football. I'm talking about what we know as football. Yeah,
what we know they got.
Yeah, they got nothing.
Machete, Chris
Sir Alex Ferguson made them players who they were. Tom Cleverley, who's he? Who is he? Tom Cleverley isn't going to be a great player. Wasn't going to be a great midfielder. Do you know what I mean?
Chris Eagles.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Lord.
Tyler Blackett or whatever.
Yeah!
Nah, don't put Man United on that pedestal of great. They haven't created a talent since what? Scott McTominay?
That's not even a talent.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they have.
Who?
Can't say his name, innit? We can, but...
you can. No, you can. Greenwood, yeah. Greenwood. Yeah. If you didn't hear that, it was Rashford. I think that's fair.
Rashford. And Elanga as well as a ball.
That's Lippy. That's Lippy. That's Lippy playing football. That's not Elanga. That's Lippy playing football. Just to let everyone know watching that if you did comment on it, you will all take a part. So well done, even if you didn't get it read out into the YouTube channel.
I must say,
go on.
People's grammar is all over the place. Spelling all over
in school.
Next one, if your spelling is wrong, you're not getting entered. If your grammar is wrong, you're not getting entered.
Not only that, you got to follow.
You've got
to follow. A lot of people aren't watching the full video.
You're not following. You're not following. Why are you not following? You know what I'm saying? Follow, subscribe. There's some... The grammar in this was crazy. It's crazy.
I had to unscrew. It was like Da Vinci Code, man.
Bro, I tried
to restructure.
I know we all love football. That doesn't mean we can't like read books and all that. Like, relax. Come on, my guys. Like, come on. Well, yeah, let's do the winner.
Okay, so the winner of today's competition, our second ever one, goes to Gloop on our TikTok. It is What If Footballers Didn't Age and They Played With This Current Generation.
Wonderful.
So make sure you do get into contact with us if you do want your jersey. Otherwise, we'll just keep it for ourselves.
Yeah, of course.
And make sure you are subscribed for more of our competitions that are coming up. The next one is probably going to be our biggest one yet. So make sure you are going to be there for it because I know all of you will want what's coming. There's going to be 2 winners as well.
2?
There is. Yeah, I just doubled it right now as I just done it. Yeah, I just said it. Yeah? I just said it. I say it and I do it. So make sure you like, share and subscribe and thank you for watching.
Yeah.